Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Ace and I got another TF2 commentary here for you. As you can see, we are playing on CP Gorge and I'm rocking the Scout with the stock strange scattergun, guillotine and rap assassin. Now this is a loadout that I have called the Bleeding Scout, which I actually made a separate video about, so you can check that out if you so desire. A lot of fun kills in that video as well as in this one, because I'm of course playing with the same loadout. This video though won't be about the Scout itself or about the loadout or the weapons specifically that I am using. It will be about the HUD. Now this is a topic that I tend to avoid quite a bit because a lot of people don't understand that Google is a thing, which is rather unfortunate because a lot of TF2 players that make videos and such still get massive amounts of questions about how do I install a HUD or how do I find the HUD or what is the best HUD. Which is kind of a weird question because what's the best HUD kind of comes down to personal preference, and if you are going to ask your personal preference to another person, then you need to reconsider certain life choices that you have made in the past because you are going down a wrong path, sir. Or ma'am. Dumb. Whatever. Anyway, I do like to point out that with the Halloween update, my main HUD kind of broke, which made me update my HUD, and I made a change to an entire different HUD, which still looks kind of the same. Now, before I go any further into detail about the HUDs itself, I have to point out that my previous HUD, as well as my current HUD, the one you are seeing on the screen right now, are basically modified HUDs done by Star. Now, I do also have the urge to point out that the gameplay side of the HUD that I'm using right now, the modification of the Brussels HUD that Star did, is basically the exact same compared to the Brussels HUD itself from the creator of Brussels HUD, because I reversed a modification that Star did, which has to do with a portrait in the lower left. I don't like to have things in the corners of my screen. They basically tell my eyes to look there, and I'd rather have my eyes focused around the middle so I can actually look where I'm shooting at and where I'm going at. But I understand why that portrait is there. That portrait is there so you don't get confused on what team you are. Sometimes it's very annoying if you get team balanced or team switched or you join a different server on a different team to directly make that switch in your head. Because if you are so in the mood, if you like, by killing a lot of people within TF2, you sometimes forget that you get team switched from time to time, and then you start aiming at your team members and you figure out that nobody is dying, and then you already have died yourself because you were not paying attention to the other color because you were thinking you were on their team, right? This happens to every single TF2 player. It happened to me, it happened to Star, it has happened to Jerma, Shibby, you name it, they have had it. It happens to everybody that plays TF2 for an extended amount of time and gets really in the zone. Now, that portrait is supposed to prevent that, and it does, but I find it to be more of an annoyance personally, because as I stated, my eyes are drawn into it, or drawn over by it because of it. And I just found that to be rather annoying, and I'd rather take that small time of confusion over a permanent draw of the eyes. If you like, my eyes are constantly drawn towards that corner and it's really distracting, as well as that skyle.com right there in the corner is also very much distracting while I'm playing, which is why I initially never really played on Skyle servers, because it just is really annoying. Now it's just a constant white, but it used to like blink and was blue and etc. It really was distracting for me. Anyway, as I was saying, for gameplay purposes, Brussels HUD is the exact same as you see right now on the screen. So I'll put the name of the HUD in the description box so you can check it out. It's currently my favorite, which is why I'm using it. But the modification that Star did, that is not gameplay wise, as I stated, he did add the portrait, but without that, it's only cosmetic within the TF2 menu screen. Like, I think that Brussels HUD also does some cosmetic things within the menu screen of TF2, but let's be honest, it doesn't really matter how the menu screen within TF2 looks, as long as it looks okay and it doesn't bug out and it works, right? That's what I believe. Anyway, this video is about to come to an end. Make sure to check it out if you want to use this UI. If you don't know how to install it, there is Google for that. It's very simple. And I will catch you guys next time. Take care.